Hello guys, welcome back to my channel again. Guys, I'm so excited today. I'm finally in my village right now as I talk. I'm deep in the village right now. It is unfortunate that I was unable to show you the way, how we branched off from the main road and until we reached here. Because we had something we are carrying. Actually, we were dealing with, the doors that I made from the other side. Actually, yeah, the guys finished it today, and I had to carry it. Actually, it wasn't me who carried. I hired someone to carry it home, but I had to help. Where the road was not all that proper because he used a motorcycle. So finally, the doors are home, and I'm also finally home, and I'm so excited, guys, to show you around and you see what exists in my village. Otherwise, all is okay, except for Dad. Dad is not at home. He told me he went for a funeral. Before I reached home, he had gone already. So he's not at home, so you can't see his face today. But I'm so excited to show you around. Yeah, it's really a village home. So there is really no nothing that shows any sort of like urban lifestyle or whatever. Everything is showing real village. So like right now here there is grass thatched house. This is my dad's house, but when I come here, this is where I sleep. So today, this is going to be my place where I will take my rest when the time comes. So let's go ahead and we see some more right here. You see behind me there are some stones. See, each of these stone here, each of them has been touched by my dad. He collected them by himself. He touched each and every stone of this, what you're seeing within this heap. He touched each and every stone. And it didn't just take a day to bring it here. He could pick one in a day, carry it from as far as just extreme end of our property. He brings it here. He takes from because we have a kind of a stream somewhere down here, so he could pick from there. Whenever he's digging, when he gets a stone, he picks. So this is the pile. He brought them all here, and it's going to be very useful because the house that I'm trying to build for him, the floor is not yet done, so we're going to use it for the floor. So that is it, guys. And right here we have a granary, but this is a granary and it's full of maize right now as I talk. Maize is inside here. If you can see from these gaps here, there's maize, and this belongs to my father. So yeah, and right here, this is where the kitchen is. We, we cook from inside here. Inside here is where we cook. So guys, you can see it's kind of temporary because yeah, in time to come, yeah, these bricks are going to be used to make the wall. The wall has to be there so that that it looks more better. But so far, this is how it's looking, and it's in use. We are using it already. So guys, and here there are some bricks that if those ones that are going to be used will not be enough, there are more here to be used. And these ones are all burnt. These ones are all burnt. So guys, this is our fireplace. This one here is our fireplace. This one, you see, we set fire here during the evening hours, and we sit. Yeah, we gather here. We converge. Conversation takes place, and in the past, this used to be, the fireplace used to be where the children learned from the adults. Yeah, through telling some stories, riddles. Yeah, This used to be where the children learned from, but these days it's no longer very common. Though in some places, yeah, it's still being used. But storytellings are not so common these days, because yeah, they say this is a world of the .com world. But sometimes it's very okay to preserve the culture. Uh, but looks like it's dying off. It's like dying off. So, but I'm glad that yeah, the place still looks good. Yeah, it looks so good. So let me take you around. Let me take you around. So we have banana here. We have banana, and it's not only this. We have very many of them. We have very many. We have very many bananas. Like right behind me there, you can see. We have some fruit trees also here. This is guava. There's guava right here, and yeah, it's putting. It has some fruits already. See, guys, it is bearing some fruits already. So in some few months, yeah, we shall be able to eat it. So I may not really taste it because I have to leave this place now. Like tomorrow, I'm not really going to spend many days here. But so far, yeah, the place is not looking so bad. Though the greenery has all gone, because this is dry season, guys. That is why, yeah, all over people are burning grass, burning the bushes around. Yeah, they've burnt almost all the bushes around. But yeah, life still looks very good here. It's not too bad. So guys, this is the house that I built for my dad. I built this house for my dad. There are only 2 rooms. Actually, I wanted it to be, uh, 2 rooms which are connected, but my dad did not agree with me. So he wanted all the 2 rooms to be separate, each with its own door. So I obeyed him, because he's my dad. Though I wanted it to be a sitting room and a bedroom, but he was like, no, let it be separate. So yeah, I obeyed him, and it went like that. So these are the doors, guys. There are 2 of them. I've put them together. They're here. Put the 2 doors together, and now just waiting to be fixed. To be fixed, and it's going to be in use very soon. But I may go and leave the work when it's not done. So uh, I'll leave my father in charge of it to get someone, and yeah, it should be fixed. Yeah, it has to be fixed. Though the doors are not painted, because I was so much hurrying. So yeah, I mean, we had to carry it just like that without being painted. We didn't put paint on it, because if it was to be painted, that means I was not going to carry it today. So we are going to postpone the day of bringing it home to, like, perhaps like tomorrow or any other day, of which I don't have enough time. So I had to carry it and bring it home. So here it is, guys. The door is here. Doors, actually, because there are 2. So it's finally home, and I can't wait to be to see it working. But so far, yeah, I'm glad that I brought it home. uh, we have some sunflower plant here. 2 of them. 2 of them. There's one on this side here, and see, yeah. And we have burnt brick here. This is burnt bricks that in case, because I have a plan of extending this house by 2 more rooms. So when the time comes, yeah, we shall be having already, ready bricks here to be used. Like when we started this one here, the bricks were already burnt, and Yeah, we didn't spend a single coin on buying bricks because it was all here. We had it already ready. So yeah, we did not spend a coin on these bricks here, but they're looking so good. Only what we bought was cement, sand, and some gravels that it is still behind there. And yeah, some gravels were used for the beam. We poured the beam, and as well, yeah, there's this one that supports the roof. So yeah, we used the gravels, and part of it is still remaining. And guys, when you can see down here, these are also stones that are going to be used. But this one here, yeah, it was got from this pit here. We hired some people to dig up the pit here. There's this pit that contains water. See, it's water inside it here. It's water, and this is what helps when, because we have some animals. We have chicken. We have cattle. So in case they are thirsty, we fetch water right from here and we give them. So, but the main purpose of this pit was we wanted to build it properly so that it would be like a water reservoir. Because we wanted to put a water gutter on top of this house, so that yeah, the gutter will lead the water after this pit is properly built. We put a wall down, and we pour a slab from down, then we cover it with a slab as well, but we leave a hole so that yeah, the water will flow from on top of the iron sheets through the water gutter, and it comes straight inside here, to be preserved and used when rain goes. Like at this time when water is very scarce, this would be yeah, perfect thing to have. But so far the plan is still it's still on. But the unfortunate thing is also when it rains, water collects here, and by the time water goes, you find water is still in this hole. So it has become very difficult really to use this hole. Actually, if it's to be if the wall is to be built inside it, it is practically impossible, because with water inside you can't do anything. You cannot put the wall inside when water is still there. And even if you may think of like getting the water out, perhaps it may need like this water pump. Yeah, there is this engine water pump, but like in our village here we don't have it. So yeah, I mean there's they call it generator water pump. So we don't have it, so we cannot get rid of this water in such a way. But yeah, we shall find a way, and we deal with it. All in all, at last we have to make it happen. So this is how the place looks. This is how the place looks. Yeah. Yeah. This is a real village. It's a real village. You see? So yeah, let's go ahead and we explore more other places. We have more guava plants here. It's a guava, and they're putting fruits, by the way. Fruits are right here. Yeah. Very many of them. So in 1 month or 2 months to come, yeah, the fruits will be available. And we have mango tree here. We have mango tree here. Yes, and very many other mango trees are somewhere the other side. And this tree here, it's called cassia. This is a cassia tree. Actually, this place, this cassia here has been planted by our great grandparents. They are the ones who established this place, but it had been without anyone living here. So around 2008, that's when my dad decided to come back here. However, he had not known of this place. He had not known of this place because we were staying in a different village, which is kind of it's far away from here. So there was some land issue there, and that is why my father decided to search for this very place, and yeah, we had to come this way to avoid all these other angles. So yeah, finally we are here, and I'm so glad that the ancestors, they made us to get this place, and we finally settled here. Otherwise, yeah, all is still well. There's no problem. We are very peaceful here. Yeah, with the neighbors, there's no problem. There's no problem completely. So yeah, in a community, there tends to be these minor problems, but and you cannot avoid it. You can't avoid it completely. So it's always there. Problems are always there, but it's just a matter of managing it, and life goes on. So there are more trees here, guys. There are more trees here. Cassia trees, acacia. There are people call it cassia. There are people call it acacia trees. I don't know which one is correct, but I would really wish. I mean, I prefer calling it acacia also, though I don't know the real meaning, where the name came from, but that is how it's called. Yeah. So let's go ahead and see what we have. So we have cassava. My dad planted cassava around. Yeah, we have very many cassava. And right here, guys, we have, you can see here, we also have sugar cane that my father sold. There was one day I called him, and I was asking him about the sugar cane, because in July last year I came around and the sugar cane was not doing so well, because those ones that were mature had got spoiled. There was a lot of sunshine, so I told my dad, no, let's do it this way. We cut off all these old ones so that the new one comes up, and indeed that is what we did. And yeah, the new one came up and they were looking so nice. That is what he told me, because since that time I never saw it, not until today. He sold some, and yeah, he gathered some good amount of money, which is so helpful. Otherwise, if we had not cut those spoiled one, I don't think there would be anything like what you're seeing right now. But finally, yeah, something came up out of it, yeah, and he's enjoying it. And this used to be a place whereby my father used to stay. By the way, this is what we started with way back in either 28 or 29. So it was like a temporary kind of a structure, but the iron sheets ended up remaining here up to now. I was telling my dad, that I want to use these, iron sheets for some other purposes. My dad refused. He refused. He was like, I want to use it. I want to build my house using this. And yet these are old iron sheets already. However, it can still be used anyway. It can still be used. You can see, it can still be used. But I wanted it to, I wanted to put up like the chicken's house using this iron sheet. But he said no. So yeah, I respected him, because yeah, maybe he has a plan for it, and it might also help me in the future. So yeah, I left it. I left it for him. So we have sugarcane all over here, guys. Sugarcane, and later today I will also be chewing. I'll be chewing some sugarcane. Definitely, I'll be chewing sugarcane here. Seriously. Yeah. See? We have more banana here. Banana, and you can see, yeah, it's banana right there. Yeah. This is purely organic. This is nothing like genetically modified or whatever. This is pure organic. We don't use fertilizer. We don't use what. So it grows by itself. It's a matter of just you weed and everything grows. Plant, weed, and the rest just leave it to God. So yeah, everything came up and yeah, it's looking not too bad. It doesn't look too bad. So we have a jackfruit plant right here. This is jackfruit. So it's still, it could have been bigger than this, but somehow this place it floods when there is too much rain. This place floods, and yeah, this particular plant here, this jackfruit, to, when water accumulates here so much, yeah, it tends to the growth tend to be disrupted a little. So you can see somewhere down here, the one that was supposed to be the biggest branch got spoiled, it dried off. So the new one started coming up, and there they are. So, right here, there's this big tree here. There's this big tree that even our ancestors, our great grandies, when they stayed here, this tree was there already, and it's still there. I don't know for how long. It will still be here for very many years. And there's no plan of cutting it down. So this is what is left of our grandies. So that yeah, this is what we use now for remembering them. So yeah, we are also going to keep it for as long as it can still be alive. We can keep it. So guys, down here, these are the old sugar cane I told you about. We cut them all. Actually, we wanted to use them for planting in a different garden, but unfortunately, due to very many other things to do, yeah, we were able to plant. We were not able to plant them, so it just ended up drying here. So they're just there like that. They dried up, and there was nothing else we could do. There was nothing else to do. As you can see around, yeah, we have guava trees as well here, plus some mango trees that are still growing up, yeah, all over the place. So when you come during wet season, when there is rain, you see only green leaves only everywhere. The place looks very green. But right now, yeah, this is dry season, and people are now burning bushes like nothing. People burn. There are some people who aren't around. They hunt for these wild animals around. Like there's one, the famous one is guinea rat. In our language, we call it anyeri, anyeri, and it's a very delicious, kind of. I personally like it so much. So, and I hope when I'm going back to my workplace, I will get one and I go with, because it's so nice. Actually, my children also like it. There was a day I bought one from someone, and they sent it. They use these buses that travels, and it was taken that side. We received it, and we enjoyed it together. It was really, yeah, it was so nice. So my children are asking for more. Dad, when you're coming back, please bring for us one more. So I have to find a way, and I get for them because they enjoy it. So yeah. So those who hunt for the guinea rat, are the ones who burn the bushes around, because the guinea rats, they hide in the bushes, they hide. So in order to get them, you need to clear all the bushes. And now when there are no bushes, they enter into ant hills. There are ant hills around, and they enter inside. There are those holes that you find on an ant hill. So the guinea rats enters inside the ant hills. But when the hunters detect, yeah, they will always find a way of getting that animal out of that place. They find a way of getting it out. So yeah, guys, let's move around a little. Right here there is also some good banana here. Some good banana right here. So and very soon it will be cut down to be taken home and it ripens. So guys, I one time brought this bamboo tree here. This bamboo, I bought it expensively, by the way. I bought it expensively, and others died. This is so far the only the only one that survived somehow. The rest died. Like there was one somewhere here, but there's no sign of it completely here now. There's no sign of it. It's here, but now it's gone. It has totally dried. But I'm glad one at least survived, and yeah, we thank God for it. Thank God for that, because it could have all died, but at least one survived, and I'm so happy of it. But if I only know that, if I could be knowing how to propagate it, that would be so good, because I would cut the branches and I replant. But I think I'll find a way of learning it, so that yeah, I'll keep on multiplying it. I'll keep on multiplying that. So hey, I don't know what my dad wanted to do here. I've seen he cleared this place, but I don't know what he wanted to do. If he could be around, I would ask him what he wanted to do with this place. See, my dad planted very many mango trees around here. See, there are mango trees. Mango trees, and they're still growing up. So in time to come, there will be very many mangoes here. There will be very many mangoes. If they start now putting up the fruits, yeah, we shall be enjoying mangoes from here properly. Because from the time we came here, there were no mangoes here. There were no mangoes completely. So we just started from the scratch. Actually, there was nothing. There were only some few trees around. So my dad started clearing from where to put the other structure. That is where we started from. By then I was still at school, I think. Yeah, I was still at school. So yeah, guys, that is life, because you have to do whatever you can to survive. But I'm glad, yeah, we pushed through and we're still alive. My dad is still very well. And, I'm happy of that. Yeah, all thanks to God. Yeah, that made it possible. We thank God really for that. More bananas right there. Banana. This is sorghum. This is sorghum, guys. Sorghum. Thank you. Yeah, let's pass this way. Pass this way. So guys, behind me here there's this tree here. It's called tamarind. Tamarind tree. It has not started bearing fruit, but when it starts, yeah, we also like it so much. We can make it with the porridge. We make it with porridge. This tree here, when it starts bearing fruit, yeah, it is very nice. You can also just put in your mouth and you'll be licking it. If you get no one which is kind of sweet, a good variety, yeah, you can lick it properly in your mouth. You swallow the juice. But in most cases, we use it for making porridge, or you can even put in your tea. You can put in the tea. It's a very good appetizer as well. Very good. Banana right here as well. And we have more mangoes here. These are the ones that my dad started planting first. Particularly this one here, last year, yeah, it had some fruits. It put some fruits, and when I came, because I reached here in May, I left in July. So I enjoyed this one here, though it had few fruits because it had just started. But this time around, I think to bear more than what it had last year. So last year I enjoyed it. This one in particular. This was the one that put, at least and some good numbers of fruits. But the rest, I think they are flowering. They are just flowering. So this year, I think, yeah, you can see there. This year, at least, many of these ones here will bear some fruits. Yeah. But unfortunately, there is some fire that came and somehow burnt part of it a little. See, the leaves are all dry, including, the flowers itself, including the flowers. They're all dried, and it is not looking so good. It's not looking so good at all. But yeah, the other side that has not been affected, yeah, it will bear some fruit, and yeah, it will be used. It will be useful. See? So yeah, more mangoes here, but I'm seeing they are not flowering like others. They are not bearing. I mean, they are not putting any flower. So I don't know why. Yet it's looking like it is already at the edge of bearing fruits, but maybe their time is coming. Their time is coming. So guys, the sun is setting right there. It's already sunset. The sun is setting already. So there is this pit here that my dad is digging. I don't know what he plans to do with this, but at one point One time I told him that if we could make like you know like a fish pond here, it would really be very good. Maybe that is exactly what he's trying to do. I'm yet to to ask him and find out what he intends to do with this. But personally, I wanted to make a fish pond here, because when there's too much rain, this place, there's always water here. Because this is where we used to lay our bricks, the bricks that were used for building that house. Yeah, we laid it here, and it was burnt from somewhere around here as well. So we left a hole somewhere here, and when it rains, there's always much water here, much water, accumulate here. So this time round, I don't know what my father wants to do with this, but I hope he's still carrying on with the plan that told him that I wanted to. So if this is a fish pond, yeah, that would be so great. It would be so good. Ah, ah, ah. So guys, this is the gravel that remained, and it's going to be used for the floor, because all the two rooms, the floor has to be put properly. Yeah, there it is, and it's more than enough. We are only lacking sand, and we have to find a way. We have to buy sand, so that we use it to actually even the wall. When the wall has to be plastered, we have to put a plaster on the wall. So yeah, we're just waiting for the right time, and we do it. And perhaps when we gather some money, and we make it happen. So that is the house from behind. That is how it looks from behind, guys. Yeah. And we have some stones here that is going to be used for. Oh, there are these other two rooms that for the extension of the house. So we're going to use it on the foundation. Sorry, excuse me. So we're going to use it for the foundation here. So when we are extending the house, because the foundation has been dug already, but I decided that at least we start with two rooms, so that the little money that I had would be put into good use, because I wanted the house to not to so much delay. So we had to leave these other two rooms. We had to leave these two rooms here, and it's going to be dealt with a little later. You can see the extension is right there already. So yeah, we shall make it later. Yeah. So guys, thank you so much for being part of the video. Thank you really for being patient with me. Yeah, I appreciate you so much. Please, if you like it, yeah, I love it that way. So just give a like, you subscribe, you can share the video. Yeah, let's reach our mark. Thanks a lot. Thanks for being an amazing audience. And for today, yeah, this is a tour of my village, and so let's call it a day. Oh, thank you so much, guys.